I'm testing out another PCB cleaner today. It is the Mechanic Specialty Good Effect Water for Cleaning Panel 850. Can you tell this is not an English product? Essentially, this is a PCB cleaner that is low conductivity, evaporates quickly, environmentally safe, good contact cleaner, and whatever chemical properties of stability is. I think it is non-flammable. I don't, never mind. It says do not expose to the sun, pierce, or throw into a fire. This is definitely flammable. Add this cleaning agent to the ultrasonic cleaner, can quickly clean the oil stains and flux off of a PCB, rosin type, no clean type, water soluble type, allow to dry in 4 to 6 minutes. If washing by hand, it is recommended to use a regular brush or dust cloth to clean the surface smudge until clean. There's a bunch of different stuff on the back here that's all very helpful. A lot of it is in Chinese, but it's also a decent translation for most of it. And it's quite the big bottle. I am yet to open this. I actually bought it a couple months ago off of AliExpress. Here is the listing for it. At least for my area, it is more expensive to ship it than it actually costs. I mean, I know stuff like this can be expensive to ship. It is decently heavy. I mean, it's 850 grams, which is interesting to describe a liquid as grams, but I would say it's about a pound or so. I don't know what the conversion. It's not. Anyways, I've got a couple of things here. I've got my old Pong board that has a lot of stubborn flux on it. So I wanted to see how old dried up flux is going to do with this, as well as something I just soldered earlier today. This had a corroded battery terminal that I removed and I did not clean it up. Typically, I just use good old 99% isopropyl alcohol and toothbrush. For flux remover, like specifically, I use like this Chip Quick non-flammable flux remover, but as you can see, it comes in a very tiny bottle. And what I typically do is I'll do it over here. I spray some alcohol, I drip some of this down, and you can kind of see it having a little bit of an effect there. Then I do that, and then you have to spray it again with alcohol. And then I like to do this if there's a lot of flux on there and I don't want to get it up in my brush. It helped a little bit, but it's supposed to break down flux like that. And doing it a few times over might be helpful. A lot of the time, if it's that bad, I'll end up scraping it off with my tweezers or something. So really what I want to do today is see if this can take care of things like that. And for the most part, these are the same, except for this was done 4 years ago. This was done today. So we'll see if letting it sit has anything to do with how well it cleans. But at least around $15 to buy this, but shipping might cost more for you, depending on where you live, I guess. Don't know if there's really anything else pertinent to know. It does come with the brush like it shows in the picture, and it's a soft-ish. It's not, I don't know, it's like comparable to a regular toothbrush, but a little bit stronger. It's not a metal bristle brush or anything like that, and it's not like too annoying. I think it's a really good brush. I'll just leave it at that. Not the important part. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up. Don't know if I should be sniffing this or not. Oh, does this? How in the world does this work? Does this come off? Am I supposed to remove this? I think so. Unless this is supposed to like work like that. No, it does not. Okay, you remove this. There we go. I still can't like. I was imagining I was gonna be able to like stick my brush in there. I guess I'm going to have to get a little bowl out and pour some of it out. Okay, this is still part of the lid, I guess. What in the world? I guess you got to rip this thing off too. I'm gonna leave it like that. Maybe now? Like, can I stick the brush in now? No, it's too big. I mean, maybe I can this off. This seems on there pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna go back to trying to pour this. It looks just like water. It's not water because it has a smell. I'm just gonna dip my brush in there. It seems like it's doing its job. It's not like a harsh smell, but I don't like the smell. Okay, I don't know if it's the brush or the cleaner or both, but it's not taking too much elbow grease to clean this up. I'm digging this. Okay. Seems just as hard / easy to remove new flux versus old flux. Wow, it's even taking care of the corrosion pretty well here. This is like it's a nice brush too. So I'm gonna grab a toothbrush and see if maybe the difference is just the brush itself. I use this for flux typically, this toothbrush, because it's an older one. So dipping it in there, let's see. I'll try this one. It is definitely not the brush, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. Okay, the reason I wanted to pick this up is because I saw it on like an Instagram reel or a TikTok or something. And I'm like, well, might as well try it. And then it sat in my AliExpress wish list for a while. I couldn't find it anywhere else at the time, at least. So, wow. Again, not a huge fan of the smell. Whew. Gotta put the cap on the lid. That might help. And honestly, I think I'm gonna put on a mask because it's starting to really bother me. It's also kind of hard to tell if it's like headache inducing or not because it's a little past lunchtime for me, and so I'm hungry. So I think that's more of why I have a headache than anything. But wow. I won't cut any of this so you can see in real time how quickly it removes that old flux. That's incredible. I'm kind of tempted. It's going to probably make a bit of a mess. If I just like poured some of it on the board, it doesn't look like it does anything in particular. Wow, yeah, that's just a really strong smell. I can still smell it through the mask, but maybe, yeah, even like having it sit in there doesn't really make a difference, I don't think. So I don't think you need to necessarily put it on a spray bottle, but if you have it in a bottle that allows you to be able to dip a brush in there, I think this is going to be great. Holy. I'm just going to go over the rest of this board. This I'll probably speed up. Wow. It works pretty darn good. Like, yeah, you're still going to be able to like use alcohol to clean this up, but I don't know if you're working with a lot of flux, a lot of stubborn flux, even though I do use no clean flux, and that's why I didn't bother cleaning this before. Like, it's still nice to not have the sticky, tacky stuff on there, and the board is not left sticky and tacky. If anything, it like the residue is like dry. Like it feels like there's a bit of a dry film left on it. It could just be the old PCB though. Let me test the Game Boy. Yeah, I think that's just the old PCB because this has no like weird residue left on the Game Boy Advance at all. I really like this cleaner. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I think this is a really good cleaner, and I understand why there was a fuss made about it on that reel. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna use this all the time, but I think it's really good and I recommend it. Again, if you're just gonna be doing a few boards here and there, you probably don't need this. But if this is your job, like mine, then this is probably worth looking at. At least worth trying. But man, that smell. It's not often you see me reaching for a mask, but this smell is really starting to bother me. So probably should wear a mask because I'm not very sensitive to this kind of stuff normally. Cool. Really all I got for the video. Links in the description. Thanks for watching.